Welcome back to Midday Live. I'm here with Dick Tunney. He is the music director for the Ramsey Theatre Company, The Wizard of Oz, that's coming to SkyPack very soon. And he's here to tell us all about the upcoming Wizard of Oz and the work that you've been doing. Thank you so much for being here.
Happy to be here with you.
Wow, we were just talking. You all have been practicing for weeks now.
We're about 3 weeks into the rehearsal run. The shows are the last weekend of June, but we started with the kids. We have munchkins, so we had a week's worth of rehearsal with them, and then the rest of the cast came in the following week. So it's a big production. There's a lot going on and a lot of people involved. So yeah, it's about a 6 or 7 week run.
That's amazing, and I know that people around here have been excited about it. There's been a lot of hype over it. We've been talking about it, and wow, this sounds like as much as has gone into this, it sounds like everyone needs to get out and try to see this production if you can. There is 3 days of this production, the 27th, 28th, and 29th of this month. So it's coming up. So get the tickets quickly, theskypack.com. But let's talk about you. Wow, Dove Award, Grammy Award. I mean, you have been at this for decades now, so you're probably kind of good. You're a pianist, and is that that's your main instrument?
It is.
Okay.
It is, and I've spent most of my career sitting behind the piano or doing something at the piano. I love the conducting side, and I'll be in the pit conducting Wizard of Oz. Yeah. So that'll be fun. But if there's a lot of different hats that that I can wear. My wife and I have been songwriters. We've traveled together. I've traveled with artists. I've done just a lot of stuff, like you said.
Did I see 150 songs that you have been
probably there's probably several more than that.
Is this what you've written?
No, Wizard of Oz, of course, it's the musical that came from the movie of 1939. So think about that, of being an 85-year-old work that's still relevant and still captivates audiences. So yeah, but no, my wife and I have written all kinds of stuff, mostly Christian music. That's been the bulk of our career. But we've done other things just across the board.
And you've done television and did you do radio?
Yes.
Okay, and just every genre pretty much, right?
Yeah, if it has anything to do with music, there's somewhere along the lines I've had my hands on.
Yeah, and the Washington D.C., it's a Bible museum. Is that what it is?
Right. It's about 3 blocks from the Capitol. It just opened about 5 or 6 years ago. But when the museum opened, the Museum of the Bible, they commissioned my wife and I to create a daily show there. There's a theater in the museum. That's a pretty fascinating thing. It's only about 350 or 400 seats, but you can video map the room. There's it's a big technology push there. So we hired 8 recent college grads, moved them to Washington, and for about 6 months they ran that show 8 times a week. So we would go up there and check in on them. We weren't living there at the time, but we created the show and produced it and put it all together for them.
Oh my goodness. And what else have we not talked about? I mean, the bio is long and there's a lot of great stuff in it. So anything else that you want to mention?
Well, of course, Ramsey, is a new company, just 2 years old now, but this will be my 3rd production with them.
Yeah, they're a brand new company, and so you're working closely with them.
We did Grease about 1.5 years ago, and I played piano and conducted that one. And if you remember, if you happen to not see that, they built a bandstand over the stage, so the band was about 8 feet above the platform. So we were all up there.
So cool.
Yeah, so it was really cool. And then we did Floyd Collins earlier last fall, I guess, and I was able to conduct that one too. So, and I've done stuff with Jeff Reed and my friend Orchestra Kentucky for 15 years. I've written arrangements and charts for them and played there and, conducted a little bit. So, yeah.
All right. Well, gosh, thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure.
And this is really cool that you are the music conductor, the music director of this play that's coming up. Again, it is the 27th, the 28th, and 29th of this month. Get your tickets, theskypack.com, or give them a call at 270-904-1880. Wow, you're going to miss a great one. And of course, that is with the Ramsey Theatre Company as well. All right, Dick Tunney, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.